Saturday, day 2. We're just heading into Nassau. We went to the show pre-dinner, and I guess there's a little bit of kind of the intro to that in an earlier blog and just my opinion of the show.
The Golden Mickeys.
That was fun. So after dinner last night, we went into the district, which is the adults only section, watched a little live music, then moved into another venue to watch a couple of game shows, and we didn't get back to our stateroom until 11:30 or 12.
11:30.
Anyway, that's kind of how our night ended, but I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. Now, this is a ship holds 4,000 people. So for me, at least yesterday, I feel the 4,000 people. When you get into the adult venues, no, those were pretty empty yesterday, and the spa was empty. We had that hot tub to ourselves. We had that whole outdoor area to ourselves. In fact, behind us with the heating bed, there was no one in there. When we went into the district and the adult pool, we were only ones in the adult pool. There were people walking around, but we were the only ones in the water. Then last night when we went to the venue with the district lounge, there were a couple of other folks in there, but mostly empty. Then went into the larger venue for the game shows, and those were a little better attended, but still not crazy. But if you get out into the main parts of the ship, particularly around the shops and up in the deck areas with the slides, it's really busy, and lots of little kids. Little kids are well behaved, but there are just a lot of them. So when you're in those public areas, there's a lot of people. In the dining rooms, a lot of people. But we got in, the line moved pretty quickly, and the service was well timed. The animator dining room last night was entertaining. We got to get into the spa today because we went there yesterday, and they give you these things to scrub. I don't get why I would need that.
Salt scrubs.
Sugar? Why did I put sugar on the outside of my body?
Because it exfoliates. Because it's rough.
Anyway, you get one of those a day if you buy that spa package thing, and they gave us a cup of it and said, here you go, and I don't know what to do with that.
We've got the balcony open right now and just sailing in, and it's just nice to see the blue water. I had a good night last night. As I said, it was super fun at dinner. We did a little shopping, and here's why we did the shopping. So I have my Disney, they call it the Pass to the World or Card to the World or something. Normally what I do when I'm on a cruise ship is I like to carry, instead of a lanyard, I carry one of these things, and I just put it around, usually my elbow, right? Well, to do that, I have to punch a hole in it. You can take it to guest services to get your card punched, but on other ships, that doesn't cause a problem. Well, on Disney, if you punch a hole in your card, it deactivates the card. So we did have to go to guest services to get a new card. I needed a way to carry my card around because I never have pockets like Ronnie does. So I bought myself a little lanyard, and it's like kind of Disney. Oops, there we go. There's Disney, Mickey and Minnie and all the little characters. So I have a little lanyard, which is fun. So we did that, the shopping, and then we danced a little bit with. There's a band in the atrium lobby, which was singing like Bruno Mars and fun hits like that. We saw Goofy, we saw Mickey. I met Minnie last night. That was
Daisy's tonight.
That was before dinner.
Daisy Duck.
Daisy Duck. Minnie was so cute when I met her. She gave me a little kiss. She was just so adorable. So I really had I did feel a little bit like a little kid doing that stuff. And then after dinner, so as I said, we were in the shops, and it was just packed, just really, really crowded. Really good day. This morning I feel good. I'm just kind of I'm tired just from doing all the fun things. This morning I'm going to go for breakfast, and here's my plan for the day. I want to go swimming. I want to spend time in the spa. I want to do that. They call it the aqueduct. It's
Opens at 9.
The aqueduct is a water slide that you go down in, and it looks like a little inflatable raft or inflatable boat. 2 people or more at a time. Maybe we can get there before a lot of families and kids get there, because it's just chaos on the deck because there's so many kids. It's a long weekend too, so kids probably have Monday off, so that's why there's so many kids. As an adult without kids, it's a little harder. I appreciate that Disney does have the adult-only areas, which is really nice, but I wish that they had like adult-only dinner that wasn't the specialty dinner. But other than that, it's really good, and the food was really good last night. So we just came out of breakfast, and it's hard, as I said, it's hard to use a camera there because there's people right kind of pretty close. Even though we had our own table, there were people close, and I kind of felt a little self-conscious talking to the camera when there's other people watching. But it was a nice breakfast. Rodney had eggs Benedict, and what did you think?
It was really good. It was cold. It came cold. I didn't send it back because I was hungry, and but it was pretty tasty.
Okay. I just had an omelet and some, came with hash browns and toast. It was good though. And then I drank a lot of coffee, which is good. So I didn't get a specialty coffee like I was thinking, but it was nice. And so right now it is 8:45, and the pool opened, the duck slide opens in 15 minutes. I wonder if there'll be a line of kids. Okay, a little update here. It is 12:45 and we're back in the room, nicely cleaned up. And then we're gonna have this little snooze, but we've had a good morning. We stood on the promenade deck and watched ourselves come into NASA. Then we went to the slides, but it was super fun. But the water is super cold. So we did that twice. First time we had to wait in line for about 10 minutes. The second time we had to wait in line for about half an hour. After that, we went straight to the spa area where we had our rainforest, and I just hanging out in the hot tub, and then for probably almost an hour we laid on those hot stone beds. Oh, it was just so relaxing. My mind just kind of goes to mush when I do that. And then we finished that, and then we had some lunch, and then we just been walking around a little bit. Now we come back to our room and took our bathing suits off, have a snooze, and then we're going to see Rogue One, the Star Wars Rogue One movie in 3D. They have first run movies here, so we're gonna go see that. And tonight is pirate night, so I'm excited about that. We'll dress up and go to the pirate party. In terms of characters this morning, I saw Pluto was walking around the promenade deck, and then we saw Goofy this morning on the pool deck walking around his pajamas. And he has little fuzzy Goofy slippers too, so that was kind of cute.
No, I just know you keep hugging a bunch of strangers.
I hug the characters. I can't help it. They're so cute. There's a lot of really cute things on board. Tomorrow, when we're on Disney's private island, Castaway Cay, we had booked an excursion to go snorkeling on a boat. So they were going to take us on a boat to a special reef somewhere and go snorkeling. And it was the adults only trip, so no kids on the trip. Well, they just called us and said, oh, we don't have enough people, so we're canceling it. So
There are 4,000 people in the ship, and there wasn't enough people to go snorkeling on a private island.
because it was an adult only excursion, so there's so many kids that there's probably not a lot of adults without kids on the ship. But that's okay. We're just gonna go snorkeling ourselves, just off the beach. They have Snorkeling Cove or something. All right, it's 2:39. We just had a little snoozy poozy. I slept hard. I was dreaming and the alarm went off. We're headed down to Midship 5 because there's a movie at 2:45 in 6 minutes. The 3D version of, all right, step it up there, honey. 3D version of Star Wars Rogue One. So we're going to see that. It's exciting.
The world is coming undone. Imperial flags reign across the galaxy.
It's 5 o'clock, and we just watched Rogue One. I love it. At the very end, spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen it, put it on mute. At the very end, when you see Princess Leia, oh, it just makes me want to cry. It's very good.
She's not kidding.
No, it's really so good. Anyway, I love it. I think I love Rogue One better than I even love the, whatever the 7th movie was called. I can't remember. With,
Force Awakens. No.
they had Force Awakens with Kylo Ren and all those characters. Anyway, so here we are, and we just got out of the movie. So good. We're gonna go have a cocktail, and we're getting ready to take off, I think.
Most annoying song in the world. It's Pirates Life.
So we're gonna find something to drink. We've got an hour before our show. We also have to put our pirate gear on because right after the show is a pirate party on the top deck.
Oh, before dinner.
Before dinner, and then we have dinner. Why don't we go get a drink somewhere and then take it back to the room? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Here come our drinks. Oh, yummy, look at these. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Love it.
Call it the bar. Pina the bar. Colada, colava.
Colada Calava. This is a pina colada because it has some raspberry and pina colada. This drink is not pink, it's just, and it happens to be in a pink cup, and it's just a regular pina colada. That looks like rum on the top too. Here we are at the Walt Disney Theater. We're here for the show tonight. It's about villains.
Hello, my friends! It's me, the one and only Hades, Lord of the Underworld! What is this, an audience or a mosaic?
Me up one summer night, I was flying sky high. You would always take me out. Oh, now when all those magic nights are passing, it's autumn time. And will you ever ask me out? Me and my army, we will stake you out. One step ahead and we will bring you down. Me and my army, we will stake you out. One step ahead and we will bring you down. If you fail me now, I've seen you with your friends in the night.
11:25. We just came down from the pirate party and the fireworks show, which was pretty cool. Looked like there's two pools down in between the stacks, and so everyone's dancing on them, and so I guess they have caps that looked like the rest of the deck, and it was the largest line dancing group that I've ever seen. So that was pretty fun.
Shuffle?
Doing the shuffle, yeah. The Cuban shuffle.
Oh, I thought it was human.
No,
It's
Cuban.
Oh, that was human. Okay. I don't have good hearing.
So that was pretty cool. Dinner was good. Went over to the district lounge for a little bit. Listened to the trio for a few minutes.
Oh, that was fun. That was really fun. Today was a very, very busy day, even though we did have like an hour-long nap, but there was a lot of stuff going on today, and there was more stuff than we could schedule. And so that, I think, is unusual, right?
Yeah, usually there's hardly anything going on.
Usually there's hardly anything going on a port day on a cruise ship, and Disney's got it like jam-packed with stuff to do. So that was really great that we actually had to pick and choose what we wanted to do because there were multiple things competing for our attention. So that was unusual. So Disney's really good about the entertainment, and the cruise, I guess it would be the cruise director staff does a lot of fun things. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. And Disney got us to stay up till 11:30, which is
2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row, which is pretty significant for 8 o'clock. And we go to bed at 8. We get up early in the morning. So yeah, it was really, really fun day. But I'm really tired, and the stairs are killing me. We took the elevator once because I wanted to take the atrium view elevators. That's the only time we've been in an elevator, right?
it's impossible to get this man in an elevator. So anyway,
Think about all the gluttony.
think about all the, oh my golly. You had 2 entrees.
The fish was small.
But the show tonight was called Villains Tonight. And it was featured the best of the Disney villains. It was a good show, lots of singing and dancing and comedy and funny kind of throwaway lines for the grown-ups in the crowd. So it was good, but I just didn't know, I liked last night's show better because it was like the princesses and the heroes and stuff. So it was the bad guys tonight. So they encouraged us to boo anytime one of the, anytime our favorite villain got onto stage, we were encouraged to boo. So there was much booing and it was all very hilarious. Tomorrow night there's another show. The shows are really, really good. They're short too. They're less than an hour long. And so I really enjoyed the show. So the entertainment's good on the ship. So yeah, it's good. It's fun.
So it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we go to bed?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really tired. Good
Okay.
night.
Say good night.
Good night.